This is Justin J. Storm, your Millennial coach, and today we're going to be talking about self-esteem. Now, to give a little bit of a history lesson, in the 1980s, the public school system decided to put a lot of emphasis on improving the self-esteem. Now, the way they went about improving the self-esteem was to focus on all the positive aspects of any activity that the children were involved in. This was done not only in the school system, but also throughout sports. It was a cultural emphasis. And what happened and what is happening today is there are a lot of confident millennials, because this was the millennial generation that grew up in the 80s and in the 90s. Unfortunately, what happens with people whose self-esteem is based on the comments of others, that when hard times come along and failure and criticism are a part of their reality and existence, there's no foundation to the self-esteem that they've built up. And they find themselves really struggling to be persistent and to move forward. So the emphasis of this blog post and video is that how do we increase our self-esteem? And it's really simple. It's to do hard things. That's it. Do hard things and don't give up. If we have the experience of doing hard things and doing them successfully, then we know we can do and persist through the trials that are presented to us. We know and have experience to draw upon that we can do X, Y, and Z in the workplace, in our families, with our finances, in our key relationships. We know we can. A quick instance of this, or example, is I went on a hike recently with my daughter. It happened a couple months ago. We climbed Santiago Peak, which is a local mountain here in Orange County. The hike is anywhere from 16 to 18 miles. There were some people who doubted that she could get it done. I've seen her and I know her enough that I was confident that she could do it. We did the hike. She struggled for the last, let's say, half mile. It was hot. It was in the 90s. There was a lot of flies around. It was very uncomfortable, but she did it. Now, when she looks back on other physical activities that she's going to be doing in the future, and when she's experiencing those doubts and those fears, instead of hearing her dad's voice, you can do it, you can do it, she's going to combine her dad's voice with real experience. She knows she can do it because she has. That's how you build self-esteem. So if anybody out there is struggling with their self-esteem, then decide today to do hard things. This is Justin J. Storm, your Millennial coach, checking out.